Hi there, welcome to the channel or welcome back. I'm Angela and today I have a pattern haul to share with you. If that sounds interesting, stick around. This video was originally intended to be a look back at the color analysis that I had done 2 years ago as a Christmas gift from my husband. I thought it would be fun to kind of see how that's impacted my choices in clothing, makeup, etc. But then I got a special delivery in the mail. So I kind of changed gears and thought it might be a little more fun to do a pattern haul. And we'll talk about the color analysis next week. As you guys are probably aware, a lot of the pattern companies and fabric companies have been having all the pre-holiday Black Friday sales. So I've been pretty good trying to just look away when I get those emails coming through or see the sales listed on the website. But I did go ahead and buy some patterns. I did a previous video, I'll link to it up here or below, where I had purchased a few style art patterns, but those are all digital PDFs. And what I did for this round was I purchased one Allie Olson pattern. We'll get more into detail about these here in a second, but I just wanted to kind of give you an overview. Never used any Allie Olson patterns and really haven't seen too much about them online from any of the YouTubers or websites. I'm sure there are plenty of videos and such out there. I just haven't seen them. So this is a really new pattern company to me. And then the other three were from Closet Core. I think probably a lot of us are familiar with Closet Core. And I do have to say that all of these patterns that I got, I bought the printed version, but they are available in PDF too. And for the last few months, our household has been without a functional printer, so I'm kind of steering away from PDF patterns, although I know I could always get them now and print them out later. And just a little secret, we did go ahead and order a new printer and it got here yesterday. So I do have printing capabilities now, but there's something in me that still loves a tissue paper printed pattern. I don't know if it's because that's what I learned to sew on or what, but I love the fact that it comes in like a nice envelope and there's an instruction little pamphlet in there. I love the PDF patterns too, and I've been embracing them more and more, but I think I will always love a physical pattern. So with that, let's jump in. Let's start with the Allie Olson first. This one's called the Highlands wrap dress. It comes in sizes 0 to 30. Hold that up there for just a minute. I love the silhouette of this dress, that it's a little more like columnar, slim rather than billowy or fluffy, so to speak. I think this would probably go a long way to help slim me down a little bit, I'm thinking. And this one, let's see, so 0 to 30. And I'm pretty sure, so I did open it. If you guys have never purchased from Allie Olson, maybe I should back up and we can look at this whole pattern together. So it comes in like a thick cardstock type of paper. It's not the flimsier, thin paper that like the big four patterns come in. It's pretty heavy. And then let's just take a look. Let's open the whole thing up and look inside. So it comes with the tissue paper. It's all factory folded. And this is pretty comparable to like what a big four tissue pattern would be made of. I don't want to open this yet because I don't want to lose like the perfect factory fold right now. Let's see. And then as far as the instructions, it comes in an actual like little stapled booklet. I'm going to open that up. Yeah, let's take a look inside. So it tells a little bit about the dress. The Highlands wrap dress is a woven dress with a faced V neckline, elasticized back waistband, and waist ties. Offered in 2 lengths, midi and maxi. I'll hold this up. I'm reading so you guys have something to reference. Both views feature a side slit that begins above the knee and a wide mitered hem. Included in this pattern are options for bicep length sleeves or a sleeveless bodice with armhole facings. This pattern is well suited for the intermediate sewist. I love that description. It just kind of lays it all out there, no guesswork. It's offered in 2 separate size ranges, one drafted for a B cup, sizes 0 to 18, and one drafted for a D cup, sizes 12 to 30. And it talks about measuring your upper bust and full bust to determine which size chart applies to you. And then when cutting or tracing the pieces, note which size range is marked on each one. Drafted for a height of 5'6", that's me, so that works out really nicely. Yeah, I recommend choosing a size based on your bust measurements and grading at the waist and or hips as necessary. The waist is cinched to fit your natural waist measurement with waist ties. Talks about choosing your fabric. Let's see. This says mid to lightweight woven fabrics with lots of drape. Rayon linen blends, rayon challis, tencel, crepe de chine, and georgette are all suitable substrates. And it also goes on to say opaque fabrics weighing 3 to 7 ounces per square yard are recommended. They do not recommend using a stretch fabric with this design. And then it talks about the notions, elastic, buttons or snaps, interfacing, and thread. And all the seam allowances are 3/8 inch unless otherwise noted. And then the next page, it goes into a very detailed sizing there. And this is for the B cup size chart. And then the next page is the D cup size chart. I really love this booklet. I like it better than the fold out instruction pages of a Big 4 pattern. This is really nice. And then you got your fabric layouts, very useful. And then as far as the instructions, they seem to be really detailed. I'm going to bring that in closer so you can see lots of information there. I'll pick out a couple of ones to read. So step 2, for instance, it says apply interfacing to the wrong side of both waistband pieces. If your fabric is very lightweight, also apply interfacing to the wrong side of the upper front, lower front, and back facing. So that's pretty helpful. I feel like they really do a lot of explaining, which is good. Yeah, so the rest of it is just all the instructions. And then it ends with sewing buttons or snaps on at the very back. Nice. I really like this. And I don't have any immediate plans to make this, although I know that I will at some point. I just wanted to see what an Allie Olson pattern was like, and I feel like I'm not disappointed. Even though I haven't sewn it up yet, I think it's going to be a really good experience. And maybe we could go ahead and take a peek. I'm just afraid to unfold this right now because then I'll have like a big mess to clean up. Yeah, we'll wait for another time. If you guys are really, really wanting to see this, let me know in the comments, and I'll unfold it and take pictures and put it on the community page. So that is the one and only Allie Olson pattern that I got, and I'm pretty sure that I can't remember what % off this was, but it was part of a sale for the holidays, so I'm pretty sure. And then the next 3 were closet core. And these were buy 2, get 1 free. So that was a really good deal. I couldn't pass that up. And I have had my eye on at least 2 of these for a long time, just haven't done it yet. And I thought, well, this is a great sale. I'm going to do it. The first is the Blanca flight suit. Oh, let me back up. This Allie Olson pattern was copyrighted 2021. So that's when this one came out. So back to closet core. This is the Blanca flight suit, and this was published in 2020. And I'm sure you guys have seen some of the YouTubers that have made this before, and I loved it as soon as I saw my very first video that someone had made this up, and it came onto my radar back then. I thought, I'm going to make this one day, and I'll show you the line drawings on the back. And this is really, really cool. One thing I love about it is the zipper down the front. I think that'll make for a really easy on and off, if you have to go to the bathroom. Sometimes jumpsuits can be a real pain if you're out in public and you need to use the restroom. It's like a whole production trying to just get the thing down so you can, do your business. But this should make it pretty easy. Yeah, not to get too personal, but we all know that it's true. So let me read the instructions for this. The Blanca flight suit, not the instructions, the description. The Blanca flight suit is a semi-fitted, highly customizable jumpsuit inspired by vintage workwear. With multiple sleeve and leg options, it can be made in a variety of fabrics and can easily be styled up or down. It features a center front zipper, patch pockets that double as belt loops, an optional tie belt or buckled belt, a traditional shirt collar, and a unique pleated design. You can customize by adding a long sleeve tapered sleeve with snap, button, or short sleeve. The leg is cut straight with the option to crop it or taper at the hem with a leg tab. In addition, choose between a classic breast patch pocket or zippered pocket for added detail. Bring that in one more time for you. And fabric calls for structured wovens like denim, twill, canvas, linen, or drapery wovens like cupro, tencel, twill, and silk noir. You'll need interfacing and lightweight cotton for the pocket lining. And then supplies, polyester thread, a non-separating zipper, marking tool, and point turner. So that's really good. And zipper foot. That is helpful if you are new to sewing with a zipper or maybe making a collar and you might not realize that you would need a point turner or a zipper foot. Very helpful. And then it talks about optional zipper for the zipper pockets, snap buttons for the tapered sleeves, buttons for the hem button tab, and then optional 1.5-inch buckle for the optional buckle belt. And size range, let's see. Difficulty, let me get back to the size range. This is the difficulty up here. So it's 4 out of 5. They use those little triangles to talk about difficulty. So this pattern is from 0 to 20. That's bust sizes 31 inches or 79 centimeters to 46 inches or 117 centimeters. And hip from 33 inches, 84 centimeters to 48 inches, 122 centimeters. I can't remember if this came in a larger size range. I will look and I'll put it right here on the screen one way or the other if it did or did not. Let's go ahead and look inside. I did open this. So this one also, like the Allie Olson, it's like a thicker cardstock envelope. And it has a little, like one of those little rubbery sticky things so you can reseal it. So I did go ahead and undo that earlier just to see how that was closed. But I didn't pull this out yet, all the contents. So let's take a look at this. So same like the Allie Olson, the tissue is similar to a Big 4 tissue paper. And it also has a booklet. On the front of the booklet are the line drawings. And this says pattern, it's number 22. I guess that means the 22nd of all the patterns they've developed. I guess that's what it means. They even have a table of contents. Very nice. And then the next page is the description. It's kind of what we just read. Fabric requirements, additional supplies. And they give a little it's called Pattern Muse down here. Right there. I'll read it to you. It says, "We couldn't imagine a better namesake for this chic and utilitarian design than Blanca, one of our favorite follows on Instagram. The Diane Keaton of the sewing world. Her style is a mix of androgyny, I don't know how to say this word. It's ANDROGYNE, high fashion and refined practicality. Add Blanca to your feed and get inspired. I'm going to do that. I'm going to check her Instagram out. If you guys want to check her Instagram out, it is her username is BLAK and AND Blanca, BLANCA. Might be worth checking out. So it goes into pattern fit details. Very helpful. I love that. Talking about that it has a drop shoulder, roomy across the front shoulders, waist seam sits 1 inch below natural waist with comfortable ease, and so forth. That is so helpful. So that's the fit details, and then on this facing page, it's the features. Like shirt style collar sewn to neckline, traditional zipper installed at center front. How lovely is that? That is so helpful. Love that. Then it goes into size chart and fabric requirements, finished garment measurements, has a glossary of some of your sewing terms, such as backstitch, bar tack, seam allowance, and so forth. And a pattern piece inventory, they call it. I am really impressed with this, you guys. Then fabric cutting layouts. And then it talks about measurements and choosing a size, prepping your fabric, seam finishes, tips for sewing zippers, shortening a zipper, tips for top stitching. This is incredible. There's even an interfacing guide, and then it goes into the instructions. And then the rest of it, oh my goodness, no, it gets better. Hold on. So there are several pages of instructions, just for an example. This is kind of what those look like. And there's a project detail page here. How cool is that? And then past that, there are 2 pages for additional notes. This is awesome. I think this should be the gold standard, what every pattern should come with right here. This little booklet's incredible. And then on the back, they just have their social media and website and so forth. This is lovely. I love this. So that is the Blanca flight suit. This might move up sooner on my project list than originally planned. That's so good. Then the other one that I got, the second one, it's pattern number 21. It's the Cenna maker jacket. So it's another kind of utilitarian outfit, so to speak. Show you the line drawings. I've seen this one made up on Instagram and YouTube, and I love it. Love it, love it. I feel like if I made this, I would feel like a true artiste working away in my studio. Let's look at the fabrics. Okay, it calls for durable woven fabrics like denim, twill, canvas, and mid to heavyweight linen, kind of similar to the Blanca flight suit. And then it talks about the notions. And then as far as, so this one comes in 0 to 20 sizes as well. And are the measurements the same? I feel like they're probably going to be the same. Yeah, the measurements are the same as for the flight suit. And we don't need to look inside that one because I'm sure the pattern booklet's going to be just as amazing. If you guys want to see it, let me know. I'll talk more about it in the community page. And then the next one, my freebie that I got, this one I had seen before and I kind of liked, but wasn't 100% sold on. But since it would be a freebie, I went ahead and did it. It's their pattern number 14, the Jenny overalls and trousers. Bring that in for you. This could make like a good gardening outfit, like to wear over a t-shirt or something. With all the pockets. I'll show you the line drawings, just to tuck all the tools and things into. Or it could be made a little dressier, wear it with a pretty blouse or top underneath. So this one says, inspired by vintage workwear with an ultra high rise and functional yet sophisticated details. Jenny is a modern take on overalls and wide leg trousers. Let's see, what are the fabrics? Bottom weight woven fabrics, denim, twill, canvas, gabardine, medium weight linen, jacquard, and brocade. And then you need a woven fabric for the pockets, shirting, chambray, or quilting cotton. Let's see. So this a little bit more on the description. Make dungarees with our well-proportioned bib and optional utility pocket, or omit the bib entirely and make a pair of cropped pants, full-length pants or shorts. Mix and match details with a curved slash front pockets, faux fly front, single or double zipper waistband, and rounded back patch pockets. To personalize even further, go all out with high contrast top stitching. That would be good on this. Or take a more minimalist approach for a clean, elegant finish. And the sizes, so again, this is size 0 to 20. And the sizes are, the inches and centimeters are the same as the other two closet core patterns. I'm not sure which approach I would take on this if I was making it for the first time. The functional part of me says just to go with the canvas and make it like a utility work outfit, but I like the thought of making this out of gabardine for a little bit of a dressier approach. What would you guys do? Let me know what you would make this out of if you were going to do this. Put it in the comments below. I would love to know. So that is my pattern haul. And I did pretty much refrain from taking advantage of all the fabric sales, with the exception of one purchase from Fabric Mart Fabrics. The deals there were too good to pass up. And what I ended up doing was getting a bunch of swimsuit lycra stretch knits. I got like 8 of these, just a yard each. So it was, pretty economical when you're just buying a yard and the fabric is marked down to $5 or $6. One of my goals for this year was to make a swimsuit, which I did not do, but I am determined to do that in 2024. So these fabrics were economical enough that I could have a few practice runs before trying to shoot for like the good one that I would wear out to the beach or a pool or something like that. Maybe I'll do a whole video and show you guys which ones I bought, although it could get pretty boring because they're all just 1 yard lycra swimsuit fabrics. I did get them in multiple colors, so if you're interested in seeing those, let me know. And or maybe what would be good is to show you the fabrics along with a couple of the swimsuit patterns that I already have that I'm planning to test these out on. Either way, I'd love to hear your input on what you would like to see, what would be most interesting or helpful for you. And that's about it for this video. And I hope that you will come back next week when I am definitely going to talk about my color analysis. And I will talk to you then. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you hanging out with me. Bye.